All right. Another year of camp and another year of honors for you.
Yes,
What does
sir.
it mean when you start to hear those rolling in and each year being listed as one of the top punters in the country?
I mean, it's an honor for sure, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really mean much. It's just a team game, and I just got to do the best I can to put our team in a good position. So.
You saw the kid from Miami win the Groza last year, so it means the MAC can win one on the Ray Guy side.
Hey, man, it's possible. There's a lot of good punters out there, and hopefully, I end up as one of the best this year. So.
What have you done to improve yourself in the offseason? What was it something that you looked at tape and says, I've got to fix that?
Just a little schematic things. Most people wouldn't understand, but something I guess would be a shorter first step, and then just more flexibility and some stuff with your mind, and yeah, that's the main thing.
As you chase some of these records, I know Chad and some other people would keep a running tally. Are you a guy that follows those numbers, or are you just kind of wait and see at the end of the year how things shake out?
Yeah, no, I don't look at the numbers. I mean, it's the same thing as golf. I mean, when I'm doing good on a round, I definitely don't count those strokes because then it goes downhill. But yeah, no, I don't really know what they are, but just got to put my best ball out there and see what happens.
How have you seen yourself grow as a player here and a person over your time at Eastern?
I mean, I feel it a lot, actually. I'm definitely more confident now than I was. I definitely feel like I belong, going into your first year. You tell yourself you belong, but there's really no proof for the paper. So now I feel like I've showed it, and I'm just excited to keep doing it.
You've always had Steven to kind of lead the way. Who, as a specialist group, who assumes that leadership role of the specialist now? Is it you?
I would say, yeah, a big part of it's me. Jesus too. Just as a group, it's always a group thing. So KB as well, and I mean, even the younger guys, they know what they need to do. So it's nothing hard, and yeah, it's a pretty easy transition. Although Bird was a big piece of our room.
How do you go about breaking in a new long snapper?
I don't know too much about long snapping, but I know everything deals with confidence, and they both have confidence, so I know they're going to be all right. Yeah.
When you look at this team, what was it something as a collective leadership group that said we need to work on in the off season?
I'd say the main thing is just we have, I think it was the 9th most new people on the roster. We've got a lot of guys on the transfer portal. A lot of guys left, so just bonding a little bit and getting to know everybody, I think, is the main piece. Have
you gotten to watch any of these NFL preseason games yet and see some of their new rules on kickoffs and all that stuff yet?
I did. I saw it on Instagram, the new rules, actually. I don't really understand it, and I don't really care to. I'm not even a kicker, but I guess it'll help injuries. I don't even know.
Do you see that something that eventually, I know kickoffs are much different than punt returns, but do you see something like that happening on punt situations?
No, honestly, I don't. I don't know how you could do that because punting, the whole thing is, get it out there, get it high, so your guys have time to run down there. So, I mean, I hope not, or else my job might be in jeopardy, but we'll see.
In terms of the theme for this year, bet, what does it mean for you?
Just means bet on yourself. Bet on yourself as a team. You got to be good as a person to help the team grow as a whole. And Eastern Michigan, we're always doubted. We're always put at the bottom. So I think we're really just assuming that role, and we're ready to show people what we can do.
When people say Maction, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Pat McAfee, honestly, or just some kind of broadcast on a random Tuesday. I mean, I love it. It's good. It brings attention to us and the MAC, and yeah, it's definitely a fun time.
Home game number 1 is the car show. You've been here for a couple of these. What was your first car?
My first car? Man, I'm not a car person, but it was my mom's old one, and some kind of Honda something. I'm glad I got rid of it, though. I got my new car, actually, and I put my foot on the pedal for the first time, and it, like, jolted me back. I was like, oh, this is what this is like. So, yeah, no, it's good.
How does this field play differently than maybe the old stuff?
I would say I don't think it plays any differently. I mean, it definitely has a different feel. It feels more like a stadium now and more like, I don't know, just kind of a big time area. When you had that track, it kind of felt like high school a little bit. I mean, it was obviously the factory and always a great place to play, but yeah, just very thankful to Max and Rachel Crosby and everybody that donated and helped get it done. So,
What's something in your message to Eagle Nation for why they should be locked into their seats September 14th?
I would just say a lot of people are counting us out, and I think that's a good thing. High expectations aren't always where you want to be, and we know what we have as a team, and I don't think anybody else does. And we're just gonna have to put our best ball forward and see what happens. I think we're ready.